What's up, guys? I'm Justin Swanstrom. We're back out here in the shop today. As you can see, Twisted Tea is right here behind me. We got the new big block nitrous Mustang sitting back there. We have came up with a name for it. We are going to name that car Midnight. 2 cars, 1 racetrack, 1 driver cannot run both cars. So I had to call in a buddy of mine, ask him if he wanted to drive one of my cars this weekend to get some stuff ironed out. He said, hell yeah, and I'll see you at the racetrack. All right, guys, so this ain't going to be a super long video. Just wanted to give y'all a quick little update out there. We are going racing this weekend. We do have both cars. I have not sold them yet, and I do not plan on selling them. I have sold a lot of stuff in the past. And the reason why I sell things is because I like to do what's best for my racing team and for the channel. Selling stuff has got us to this point. We got Prenup over there at Cameron Johnson Race Cars. We got Midnight right here. And we got Twisted Tea. I'm going to go ahead and answer a question that everybody's been talking about for the longest time. And that is, where is Aftermath? Aftermath got sold. We had to sell it, had to get rid of it, had to pay off the rest of the stuff for Prenup, the motors from Proline. But now we have an established piece. We're going to have 2 of everything, 2 motors, 2 transmissions, 2 rear ends, 2 rear gears, everything for that deal. 1 fast-ass car that we will be able to focus on. Me, Big Country, Art, Brian, Tony, Eric. Everybody's going to be able to focus on this one build. These cars here, they're going to be tremendously slower. They are going to be tremendously easier. And the crew guys will be able to make hits in the car. I do plan on putting the guys in the car to let them have fun and make passes. But there's a catch to it. They will have to help, 1, freshen the motors, 2, work on the cars. This is no free ride shit around here. I don't get a free ride. Nobody gets a free ride. You got to put in the work, and you got to make sure you're able to get down inside the seat and confident and hopefully go out there, have some fun, and not do nothing too stupid like myself and run into the wall. But we will be having the crew guys, and maybe I'll get my dad even inside the car. We're going to see how that goes. The reason why we're not putting Big Daddy Brian or anybody in Twisted Tea this weekend is because it's a brand new car. It's got a new setup, new front brakes, new rear brakes. That's a new car to us too. I can't just put a rookie driver inside there and think everything's going to line up perfect. If something was to happen or go wrong, I don't want someone to panic or try to figure out what they have to do in that situation. So I did get a driver for this weekend, called in a good buddy of mine. He said he's going to come do it. We're going to get all these cars lined out, get it ready, because from this point forward, we're going to start hitting them up. We're going to start changing parts. We're going to try to go faster with these things, and we're going to let the guys make some passes. That's right. We're going to get Big Daddy Brian up inside the car. Already got him. He already got his 5,000 likes. We're going to get him inside the car. We got Eric. He's been talking about getting inside here. Art been trying to get inside here. My dad, he's raced a lot. He's been inside plenty of cars. We're just going to try to get him inside here as well. You see, we finally got the wing all bolted in. We got the deck lid on the rear of the car. Look at that thing right there. And yes, that is a black Zeus up there too. It's just the light that's making it look different. It's all black Zeus's, but that car looks awesome, man. It came out phenomenal over at Profab Performance. This car we picked up out of Georgia. We got a little bit of TLC to do to this thing, but throughout time, we are going to get it right. We also picked up our first sponsor for the Twisted Tea build. Actually, 2 sponsors. One was Atomizer Injectors. Thank Jack and them. It's the same injectors that we run on the Proline engines. But second, a sponsor that we picked up is RC Component Wheels. That's not their wheels on there. That is a weld wheel. We are getting wheels made. We will be taking these things off. Yes, I will be selling them. We have these set right here and this set over here. We will be taking the wheels off here in the next few weeks because we will be getting some new set of wheels in to be able to put on these 2 units right here. We have a little bit of a checklist to do because we are going down to Bradenton Motorsports Park this weekend. So you can see my little list right here. It's not a whole lot, just some little small stuff to get ready. But I got my induction solution fuel regulator gauge and everything. to be able to check the fuel pressure on the front of the motor. I do have to go through and see what jets we have in there. I've already got with Big Country. My dad, he said, we ain't messing with no little ass jet. We're gonna put a big jet inside here. We're gonna try to hang out 2-foot flames out of this baby old 588 cubic inch big block. So I'm ready for it. So with some things we gotta do to that, we gotta put seat belts in both cars. I gotta go through and make sure that everything is kind of lined up, you know, for a radial prep. This car here does have a pro bracket on it, but I have another set of 275s. So we will be changing the tires out to get those ready. We're heading down to Bradenton Motorsports Park Friday morning. Gonna test throughout Friday. We're gonna run the qualifying. We're gonna run the no time class. So while everybody else is qualifying, we basically just get like a shakedown because there'll be no time shown on the board. So we just get a shakedown. Saturday, we'll be qualifying and shakedown as well. And eliminations are on Sunday. So before I tell y'all who's gonna be piloting this beast, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all around a little bit. Y'all have got to see a lot of this project go together, but it's fully done now. You can see we got the CO2 bottle. We got our ignition panel right there, shifter, you know, atomizer injectors, turbo start battery. That's a badass battery. I tell you right there, I haven't even charged that battery up yet. We've ran it for 2 or 3 days. I bet you if I turn the power on, it still reads 16.1, 16.2 volts. But that thing's awesome. Now this car here does have a little bit more cage than Midnight. As you can see, it's got X brace in the door panels and it's got a full funny car cage, where this car here doesn't have that. It's something that we are gonna add on later on down the road. It's got a grid system inside here. That car over there has a Holly, an NLR right there. That's what controls your nitrous, boys. So we'll use the grid, you know, pull your timing out of your motor, and we'll use that NLR to be able to progress. That's a progressive, to be able to progress the nitrous coming in. But there's some things that we are gonna change. I've already mentioned that we're gonna change the steering column, try to get that stock stuff out of there. That's something that will happen later down the road. Already got nitrous bottles coming. They'll go sit down inside there. We'll get our hose and all that connected and fitted up. But there's some things that we can do to be able to make this car better throughout the channel. So that's why I plan on keeping both of these cars. I have set myself up to be able to get both of these cars, and I wouldn't be able to do it without y'all. So I don't want y'all to ever forget that. Y'all are the reason why we were able to, 1, finish prenup, 2, be able to get these cars and bring more content to the channel. Buying up all the merch. We got new merch coming out this year, boys. Between prenup, between Twisted Tea, between Midnight right here, between Big Country getting his own shirt. That's right, boys. Big Country is gonna get his own shirt to be able to sell on the website. So make sure y'all stay tuned for it. Turn that bell notification on. When we launch the website, launch the merchandise, make sure y'all get over there and get it. Man, I kind of want to tell y'all who's going to be driving this car. But I think I'm going to let y'all wait just a little bit longer. You're going to have to stay with me. It's a badass driver, I tell you that. He's very familiar with turbos. He has been very fast in the 1/8 and quarter mile. He is very well known, and he's a good buddy of mine, and I do appreciate him being called up last minute and just saying, put me in, coach. He's ready. So maybe we'll get a little grudge race between Midnight and Twisted Tea. I know y'all are going to want to see that. Maybe we'll line something up Friday or Saturday night and see what we can do between the two cars on the channel. We're getting our list knocked out so we can head to the track this weekend. Gotta go through, fix these little hood latches, get that going on. We're welding rods on the parachute mounts on the rear of the car, so we're able to push both cars to the staging lanes or from the return road. We got our stuff in from Induction Solution. We're about to flow the fuel, make sure all that is right for us. You can see right here. I did tell y'all wrong. I thought it had multiple systems on this thing. It don't. It's just got one system right here in the intake and a plate system. We're taking that plate off of there. That's something that we don't run or we don't need. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and go over this list real quick. Don't make fun of my handwriting. We have one 12-volt battery charger that is already here. We got it from Speed and Truck World, Mike Scarvino's. We'll have a second one here tomorrow. We got Midnight's list over here, Twisted Tea. As you can see, we got to get number 10 spark plugs for the turbo application, number 11 spark plugs for the nitrous application. You know, the turbo runs on M1 fuel. Alcohol, we're going to be running on C23. We could run C25, but it's kind of the same, but it doesn't matter. But for our nitrous applications, we run C23 or C25. We have to flow the fuel in the black car to make sure it's at our liking. Check over the whole entire car. Got to mount up the set of 275 tires. See if we can push the seat back a little bit. That's not the end of the world because I do fit inside the car. Fix the pins in the hood. I did see that just tonight, so we were marking that down. Twisted T, we got to put a set of seat belts in, but we just got those from Simpson. And I need to get a set of squirrel fans. The reason being is because we're not running a transmission cooler on this thing yet. It is something I'm already going to be adding on. The driver that I do have coming, he recommended it. Just said go ahead and put it on there. A little extra weight, but it will help if somebody was to ever burn us down or do anything. Our stuff ain't up there just cooking and getting super, super hot. So that is something that we're going to be adding on. I got to put seat belts in midnight. So let me write that. Seat belts. But you can see the list is not too long. Got with Big Country already. We're going to go ahead and knock this thing out and be able to take them to the racetrack. All right, boys, we're getting our list knocked out. We even got Uncle Cody back over here. We ain't seen him on the channel in a while. Don't be making a mess up inside my car now.
You can clean it. I don't know how you got this ability to ask someone to, hey, bring me a tab, and then the guy winds up doing all the work.
That's how it works out. Pops always told me if you know how to talk, you can get a lot of shit done. Hey, you gonna come down to Bradenton this weekend? Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna come Saturday. Me and Mike.
I may not have the car running by then. We're putting the big jets in it. Dad, what Dad say? What he say? He's gonna do what to it? He's gonna go down there and he gonna put the big hammer on it.
He wanted to know if a 36 jet to a 50 is a big change.
That's a big change right there. Let me go ahead and unplug this battery and grid stuff before you do that. But we got to put a seatbelt tab in that car and in this car. So now we up inside the computer, boys, trying to see what these guys had up in there. Why are you shaking your head?
Because I never seen them shit like this. So they're yanking 13 out when it leaves, which is cool. I mean, you do different shit than that, but they're pulling all their timing out. So they got 36 degrees total timing on this guy. So they have 36 total on the motor. We need to check that and verify that, make sure where that crank trigger is set up. And they can retard 30 degrees, which that's fine. But here's the fucked up part. So this is launch retard. This ain't advanced retard. So I don't know what they got going on, but here's 0. Here's where it's supposed to start from. They got a dot up here at 25 degrees plus. And so what it's doing is they're pulling 13 and they're adding 25 to it. So if it's got 36, they're pulling 13 out on the hit.
It's 23.
So that's 23. And then they're adding 25 back to it. And then they're going back to 36 at 0.5. They're adding. This is, let me click this.
Do what?
The concrete in my knees don't match. See that weld's all right for everything I work.
Cody, everything you do for me is all right.
Hell yeah, Cody.
Well, look at it.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of splotchy.
I trust it.
I don't know what they got going on with all this right here, like they're rolling.
So you gonna change all that?
Yeah, we can't run that. I'll just leave this file here and we'll start a new file.
And yeah, guys, I finally shaved. Got tired of y'all talking so much shit. I don't know what it is, but I don't grow hair in the center. I don't know why. Blame it on my DNA. You can blame it on my dad, my mom. I do not know why. Trust me, if I could grow a full beard, I would love to, but I just don't grow hair in the center, and I do not know why. So I was looking like a bum. Still ain't got a haircut. We just been so busy at work, and I'm not going against it, and I'm thankful for every day of working and being able to do the YouTube videos and hang with the family. But at SNS Back in Video, we have been extremely busy for the first part of the year, more busier than we are any other year, and it's doing good, and we're putting a lot of trucks out, and we're getting a lot of work in. It's very hard to do work, shoot videos, edit videos, and try to get them out. So maybe later on down the road, we will possibly go back up to adding more videos on. I did see the comments about the 1 hour session with Big Country, and we are going to be bringing that on. We are going to start that up here in a couple weeks. Y'all keep dropping your questions down below. What do you want Big Country to talk about? With these two cars here, it's going to be cool because now we get to show you how to tune cars, how to set up chassis, what does what, how this will be able to help us get to there and the success. So it's going to be cool to have these two cars on the channel, and plus prenup that is going to be getting done here soon to be able to run for Street Outlaw No Prep Kings. So anyways, boys, I think it's time to let y'all know who's going to be driving this car. We're going to try to set up a grudge race. I guarantee I'm going to cut a better light. But it is no one that I don't think that could not handle this car better is old jackstandjimmy. You know, old James. Y'all have seen him on plenty of other people's channels, mostly Cletus McFarland's. But he has drove plenty of cars, Motion Race Works, all them guys over there. I called him up. I asked him, I said, hey, man, I want to take both of these cars down to Bradenton this weekend. I want to run into no time. Would you like to pilot one of the cars? And he said, for sure, like no hesitation. He's actually helped me out. He's got some parts for us. We got one of his guys. I do not know his name, so I do apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know his name, but he's coming down to Bradenton to help us with just looking over everything, tune-up wise, all that, make sure we don't do nothing stupid. Me and my dad are going to actually tune this thing. But for the first outing, I don't mind paying to be able to just make sure we don't go out there and do anything dumb, because this is a Holly system. We've never been inside it. But the nitrous car over there, it's going to be set on kill. We know how to run nitrous. And Dad already told me we ain't starting with no small jets. We're putting the big ones in there, and we're going to let her eat. So anyways, boys, not going to be a super long video. Just wanted to let y'all know, give y'all a quick update. We're going to be loading these bad boys up here soon because we're headed down to Bradenton Motorsports Park. If you're in the area or you're not, fly down or come over, come say hi, come hang out in the pits. We're going to have plenty of food, plenty of racing, plenty of content, and a whole lot of fun, boys. I'm Justin Swanstrom, and I can't wait to crack James's ass this weekend. I will see y'all at the next video.